Look at that. Yes, sir. Toast! What's up, my brothers, my mothers, my sisters, and my blisters? We're back in the kitchen for best bulking meal, volume number 3, guys. So we placed second in both our competitions this season, which means your boy needs to put on some good quality size and muscle mass going into next year's competition season. If you're trying to put on some good quality muscle mass, some good quality size, you are trying to bulk up, this is a great bulking meal. It is going to be super high carbs. I recommend you guys put this in on your high carb days or your training days where you're going to utilize a lot of carbs. For me, that's back and that's legs. They're the two biggest training days for me. They're the ones where I'm going to need to utilize and use a lot of carbs and also recover from those massive sessions. The fats are actually going to be really, really low. Reason for that is we want these meals going in, digesting super fast, and then within another hour or two, you can go get another meal in. So it's going to fuel the training, it's going to fuel the growth within those sessions, which is what we want. But we're not going to feel bloated and sick like this for hours on end. Let's shut up, let's get chopping. Secret package, what's in it? Let's have a look. Oh, chicken breasties, man. You should have guessed. Chicken breast is going to be our protein source for this meal. So I just like to trim off all the fat on my chicken breasts, and I actually feed the fat to my dog. So if you guys got a dog, easy way to get rid of your fat. Now when it comes to protein requirements and how much you should be cooking per meal, it is all person dependent, right? So what I'm going to be having in my meals may be too much protein for you and maybe too little protein for you. So per meal here, I'm doing 200 grams of raw weight. I always rate raw weight. So 200 grams of chicken breast per meal. The pan's on, flames on, we're warming it up, and then we're going to chuck the chicken in. I'm not using any oils. If your parents are going to yell at you or you're going to yell at me for telling you to use no oil, use spray oil. That way it's lower in fat and you're going to use less calories, unneeded calories. We want to keep those fats low, digesting the meals super fast. We always want the meals to taste good in the off season. When you're bulking, you want the meals to taste as good as possible. Personally, I just don't use seasonings on my chicken. So I just do salt as the seasoning and that is it. But feel free to if you do want to. Let's get this chicken in. 4 meals of 200 grams in. Let's go. Seasonings on. So for me, as I said, just pink salt for me. Done. Chicken's cooking, it's almost done. Let's get the carb sauce inside of the containers. So for the carb sauce, rice, man. That is chock-a-block of rice. So we've got a whole kilogram of rice in there. Yes, raw weight. 250 grams of raw weight rice per meal. Now, inside of the rice, for anti-inflammatory and carb uptake purposes, I have got yellow rice. Inside of here, we sprinkle turmeric, cinnamon, and pink salt and mix it all together, then cook it. I do recommend you try it out. Let me know how it goes. It does change the flavor of the rice a little bit. I don't think it's a bad flavor though at all. It's just a different flavor. Alright, chicken is done. Let's put it in and then put the special ingredient on top. So I'm just going to evenly spread this out between the 4 meals. Let's go get the special ingredient out now. Pineapple slices. So we're going to chuck these on top of the meals. I'm going to do 100 grams per meal. And this is just going to give us, per 100 grams, you're getting 15 grams of carbs. You're getting no protein, no fat. It's just carbs. All that's in this is pineapple and pineapple juice. So it is actually pretty good for you. And I'll give you also a sauce tip. 100 grams per meal. Finally, top off the meal, I use Fountain reduced sugar barbecue sauce. Usually I wouldn't even use it, but because we're doing a bulking video today and we want the meals to taste even better than they usually would, we'll just sprinkle on about 15 to 20 grams of the sauce in each of the meals. And this is a super tasty, super high carb meal. I'll put the macros for what I do, but you guys need to go from your own perspective. There you have it, my friends. Ready to go for the day, ready to get these gains, man. You guys will love this meal. It tastes like a barbecue chicken pizza.